And now the next question that I will be discussing is the question number 23. It was a 10-marker question that year. And the question asked was very simple. The question was given that in a triangle ABC, in a triangle, we have a triangle here. Let's name the vertices. In a triangle A, B, C, there is a median AD. Let's make it more like a median. We have a median AD, which divides the angle BAC in the ratio 1:2. That is, if we say this angle to be alpha, this angle will be 2 alpha. Now, when extended AD to E, if we extend AD to a particular point E such that when E is joined to B, we see that EB is perpendicular to AB. EB is perpendicular to AB. And it was given that the length of the side BE is 3 and the length of the side AB is 4. So by right angle triangle, we can also say that the length of the side AE will be 5. But it will not be used in the question. Now, the concept that we need for this question are simple. Only two concepts will be used. One is sine rule and the other is cosine rule. So sine rule says that if in a triangle we have A, B, C as the angles, similarly A, B, C sides. So A by sine A is equivalent to B by sine B is equals to C by sine C. And for cosine rule, we have that cos of angle A is equals to B square plus C square minus A square upon 2BC. And similarly for cos B and cos C, we will change the ABC similarly. So now in this question, the two triangles that the sine rule we are going to apply is triangle ABD and triangle ADC. So in triangle ABD, AD is given as median. So if it will be BD will be X, then DC will also be X. So in triangle ABD, we have sine alpha X upon sine alpha is equals to 4 upon sine ADB. Let's name the angle as beta, sine beta. So angle ADC will be pi minus beta. On a line we have 180 degrees, so the angle ADC will be pi minus beta. And in triangle ADC, if we apply the sine rule, we get ADC. For triangle ADC, we have X upon sine 2 alpha is equals to AC upon sine pi minus beta, which is equals to sine beta. Let's move on to the next page and write the relations over here. The relations we got were X upon sine alpha is equals to 4 upon sine beta. 4 upon sine beta, and x upon sine 2 alpha is equals to AC upon sine beta. X upon sine 2 alpha is equals to AC upon sine beta. So if we see in triangle ABC, if we get AC, we can simply get BC square by applying the cosine rule. As we know, just a second. If in triangle ABC, we get AC, then by applying cosine rule, we can get BC square. As we know that in triangle ABE, we have sine alpha is equals to 4 upon 3 upon 5 and cos alpha is equals to 4 upon 5. So from here, we will try to get AC. From this relation, we have AC is equal to x upon sine 2 alpha into sine beta. And from this relation, we have sine beta is equals to 4 into sine alpha upon x. So now if we put the value of sine beta in this relation, we get AC is equals to x upon sine 2 alpha, which can be written as 2 sine alpha into cos alpha into sine beta, which is 4 into sine alpha upon x. So x will be cut out. Sine alpha cut 2 times. We get 2 upon cos alpha, which is equals to 2 upon 4 upon 5, which is equals to 5 upon 2. So now if we come here, we have AC is equals to 5 by 2. Now in triangle ABC, if we apply the cosine rule, we get, let's move on to the next page, please. Just draw a new figure. It was A, B, C. We had AB as 4, AC, we got 5 by 2. Angle BAC was 3 alpha, and we had cos alpha is equals to 4 upon 5. So we have cos 3 alpha is equals to AB square plus AC square minus BC square upon 2 times AB into AC, which is equals to 4 square plus AC square is 25 upon 4 minus BC square upon 2 into 4 into 5 upon 2. Now cos 3 alpha is 4 cos cube alpha minus 3 cos alpha, which is equals to 4 into 64 upon 125 minus 3 into 4 upon 5, which is equals to 256 upon 125 minus 12 into 25 upon 5 into 25, which is equals to minus 44 upon 125. Now we had minus 44 upon 125 is equals to 16 plus 25 by 4 minus BC square upon 20. Now this implies if we take 20 to the left hand side, we had minus 44 into 20 upon 125 is equals to 64 plus 25 upon 4 minus BC square. This implies BC square is equals to 89 by 4 plus, it will be cut 4 times by 5 and it will be 25 So 44 into 176 upon 25. The value of BC square that we will get is 2929 upon 100, which is 29.29. And the question asked was, we have to find the nearest integer to BC square. And the nearest integer to BC square is 29. It was a 10 marker question, but it was a very easy question if we just had the knowledge of sine rule and cosine rule. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.